Okay, today we have another offering from Dogfish Head, and I'm going to actually drink this in a snifter, a gigantic, oversized brandy snifter. I always hear about the snifters being so good, so I'm going to do this in a snifter. This is beer to drink music to. No, I didn't switch up the words. It's not music to drink beer to. It's beer to drink music to. It's a 9% ABV triple, and they call it the analog beer for the digital age. Getting to the real hipster roots. They're calling it the official beer of the age of the record store. Of the official beer of record store day, I should say. Which is a thing. It's been a thing for the last several years, getting back into the analog ways of things. This triple, excuse me, I'm choking on something. I have no idea what's going on in my throat here. Anyway, brewed with sweet orange, peel, green cardamom, peppercorns and vanilla. It also has a toffee and clover feel to it. So this is going to be a really deep, heavy beer, I think. A deep, heavy triple, too. Usually we're used to the cloves. We're not used to toffee so much in triples, and we're not used to peppercorns so much in triples. The peppercorn thing kind of makes me cringe a little bit and worry, but we'll see if we're in good hands or not. Anything on the bottle? Not much. There is a kind of a small picture of a record. You can see a record, vinyl, and this little hole here, which is actually, is this a hole in the paper? No. That's for the needle. I kind of thought that it got ripped off a little bit, but it didn't. It's actually meant to be there. So if you have a six-pack of this, and you notice that in every single beer, it was meant to be. So let's pour into the snifter and see what we got. Do we have that hazy, cloudy color? Oh yes. We got a hazy, cloudy, almost like an IPA. It looks like a dark IPA rather than a triple to me. I would see triples being a little lighter in color. There's a nice, about a finger of head on this that's dissipating pretty quickly. I haven't done the alcohol legs in a beer in a little while, but we do see it kind of clinging to the edge of that glass. So let's get the aroma now of Dogfish Head beer to drink music to. Seasonal offering. Definitely getting a clove smell. Not heavy on the banana that we usually get. Maybe a little bit of that orange peel that they're talking about. Not getting the peppercorns, not getting the vanilla and the aroma. But I am getting that cloven triple smell, and now the banana is kind of wafting up, so the banana is there as well. Decent smell to it, not quite overpowering, and this is a 9% ABV triple, which is right in that range of triples. Taste-wise now. Yeah, I'm getting the clove is really heavy, and the peppercorn is really heavy on the throat here. Getting the cardamom, it's a very, very bitter taste in the back of the throat. This is not a smooth triple. One more taste here. Very perfumey, very perfumey. It's almost tasting to me like it's a little bit of a farmhouse ale or saison, kind of overpowering the triple aspect of it, and I'm not getting the bananas kind of being just overpowered big time by the clove. Not a big fan of this one by Dogfish Head. They get very experimental, and I always rag on them for this. Their experiments, to me, are not great. I mean, they don't yield great results. In rare cases, they're okay, but in many cases, I think they just fall flat, and they just produce a beer that's just not very good. And I'm going to have to put this in that category. I'm going to go ahead and give Dogfish Head beer to drink music to a 5.5 out of 10. Looks too dark for a triple. Doesn't smell strong enough for a triple. The smell probably is the best part of it, and the taste is just way too overpowered by cloves. It is just not a good triple. Would definitely not recommend this beer. 5.5 out of 10 for Dogfish Head and beer to drink music to.